Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this McFarlane Toys figure, and the figure I'm showing you guys is Negan from The Walking Dead. And there's the back of the box. It is number 23. And here's the figure itself. Zoom in a little bit so you guys can see the head sculpt. And yeah, I think McFarlane did a really good job with the head sculpt for this Negan figure. And this is the 7-inch version of Negan. Eventually there's gonna be a 2-pack of Negan and Glenn coming out. Not exactly sure when, but that should be out in a month or so, I think. Not quite sure. And then he also comes with the base and a bat and an extra hand. One hand is when he's holding the bat downward, and then one is holding on straight, and that's the bat's actually called Lucille. And this is not the bloody version. I don't know whether they're gonna make a bloody version of Negan or not with this scale, but yeah, this is the clean one. Again, not sure if they're making a bloody version. And so this is my first 7-inch Walking Dead figure, because I didn't like the other ones. I think they came out with a few. I'm not exactly sure how many they came out with. Rick wasn't that good. The head sculpt wasn't that nice, so I didn't pick that one up. And then the rest of them, I think the only other one that I thought looked pretty good was Carl. That one was the only other one that I thought the head sculpt was pretty much dead on. But I am not sure how articulated that one is. But with Negan, I noticed that he has a lot of ball hinge joints, kind of like your Halo figures. So I decided to get this guy because of how articulated he is, so I could actually pose him in different poses instead of just one good looking pose and that's it. And with if you own any of the 4-inch Walking Dead figures, then you know this joint. The hips are on the ball joint, but they don't allow him to sit down or anything like that. So he's just gonna be standing. So the point of this joint is pretty much useless. And then his knees could bend. So exactly like the 4-inch. Whoops, sorry. Exactly like the 4-inch. Walking Dead figures. And then boots, there's a little swivel there, and then the wrists are on a ball joint, and ball hinge elbows, ball hinge shoulder, and then there's a ball jointed head. The head is somewhat limited because of the scarf that he has on. It is removable, it's a separate piece. You just pop the head off and take that scarf off. And once you remove the scarf, he has better range, because it's not restricted by the scarf anymore. So likeness is quite good. Paint job could have been done a little bit better. I'm sure there are plenty of people who's gonna customize this guy to make him look dead on. I'm sure the sculpt is dead on, but the paint job is a little off, and even this one's a little off, but for the most part, this is actually by far the best one I saw. I've seen 6 of them on peg, and some of them has really weird looking eyes, and then the paint were just all over the place. And this is actually the best one I saw out of all of the ones at Toys R Us. So yeah, with these figures, you definitely have to buy them in person, and definitely pick and choose the one you want, because there are quite a few bad ones out there. And then good look at his leather jacket, pants, and the boots and the base. Let's turn him around so you see the back side. And one thing I didn't like is the over here around his armpit section. There's one section where when they were sculpting the jacket, it flares out a little bit, so his arms can't tucked in all the way like his other one, like his left arm here. You can see how this one is tugged all the way to the side of his body, while this one you cannot, because there's a piece of sculpting that they added which blocks it from coming down. So eventually I might just cut that section off and then smooth it down a little bit, because I want him to be able to lower his arm, especially his right arm. Here you can see if you try to lower both arms, only the left one will go down all the way, while the right one will not. And it's all because of this little section right here. If you scrape that down, theoretically you should be able to lower his arm. Here I got him in the standing pose. Well, I mean, all the poses are going to be standing, but here I got him shouldering the Lucille. Not all the way down, but close enough. Yeah. And let's switch out to the other hand. And switch out his other hand, and you kind of give him the pose when he's about to hit, smash someone's head in. Yeah. So overall, quite a good looking figure. And this is gonna set you back about $20, just like all the other ones, all the other McFarlane 7-inch figures. And with the articulations, I'm very happy to pick up this guy. And if they continue on with these type of articulation for figures, I might pick up a few more. But right now, this is the only one I'm gonna pick up because he does have great articulation. Otherwise, yeah, the rest of them I don't really care. Head sculpts or the others aren't that great. This one, however, is really good. So yeah, I do recommend this guy a lot. So there you go. Thanks for watching.